Welcome back. Our parenting experts, John and Kendra Smiley, are joining us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, let's get to today's question. Our 19-year-old son has made many poor choices, including moving out on his own. He's moving home soon as a self-declared changed man, and we wonder if we should force him to make restitution for what he's done wrong.
The key word there is, should we force him? And the answer is no.
I'm glad you said something, because that word kind of was a red light in my head as well.
Exactly
19-year-old young man, and man is the key word there.
Right.
And it might be a great idea for this gentleman to make restitution. It might be the right thing to do, but these parents should not force it.
Right. He's declared that his life has changed. Right. He made that decision. It says that he chose to move back home. Right. He made that decision. And so now we get into this thing of forcing. No, he needs to make that decision. And there's one other thing that's important to realize here for these parents, and it's something that Kendra and I say a lot, and that's our actions and decision give us away as to our intent and what we're doing. And so in this case, it says that he's making all these decisions. When he moves home, his parents are going to see right away whether what he has said is actually the truth. And so let's say he does move home and his actions and decisions give him away that he hasn't changed. And so that's going to demand then from them a little bit different action and reaction to him than if he truly has changed. If what he says is true, then probably he's going to make that next right decision. And that next right decision will be to make amends for some of those things. But mom and dad, you know, kind of stepping back is the thing to do here and let him make that good right decision.
You know, it's interesting too, because he chose to move home and he knows there's going to be more accountability. I mean, even when you have an adult, you know, even when your kids come home from college, they are working their way toward adulthood at that point. And so you've laxed up on some things, but there are still some family rules. And that's okay. If you own the house, mom and dad, that's your home. There are some things that you are allowed to demand. Obviously, some things you have to step back and not. And so the fact that he is choosing to live back there, maybe it's a financial reason too, but there's going to be a degree of accountability. And so that's good. That says to me that perhaps he has made a change.
And I think you're right. I mean, there is that balance with adult children. And I think that's key. You know, at some point, they are adults. And so you've got to figure out where that is.
That's exactly right.
When our eldest came home from college, the very first summer, of course he was 19 years old, but he came home and he was a very easy kid to get along with. And I remember saying to John after the first week, what is wrong with him? He's so argumentative. What has happened to this kid?
He's been on his own.
Well, and John said the problem just might be you're treating him like he's 12.
Yeah, exactly.
And I said, oh, well, maybe it is me. And I stepped back and he became the very delightful child that he was before he went to college.
All right. Great advice as always. And if you're interested or you have a question you would like the Smileys to answer, send it over to their website, parentinglikeapro.com. And if we answer it on the air, you'll get a free copy of one of their books. Thanks so much.
Thank you.